What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at it again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for a cool one. This is for the 7 Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia. It is a game on the PlayStation 4, and it is the very first console adaptation of the anime, the 7 Deadly Sins. This game was published by Bandai Namco and developed by Natsume Atari, and the game's genre is a fighting game primarily, but it has a single player campaign and it also has a PvP mode, like all fighting games do. The fighting aspect of it that is available for the versus mode has both a single player against the computer mode. You can do couch battles with 2-player mode, and you also have the online component. Those are all broken into PvP and co-op battle. Then you have the adventure mode, which is your story. This story is going to follow the anime, and I will talk a little bit about it, but I will not give spoilers to the anime or the game. As always, guys, you know my reviews are always spoiler free. We don't want to give you guys a spoiler to the anime or the game, because we want you guys to try it out after my recommendation and how I feel about it, pros and cons. So anyway, the adventure mode follows the story of the anime, and for those who don't know, it is focused around the main character, the Princess Elizabeth, also known as Liz. She is a princess to the Kingdom of Leonis, the third daughter, and she sets out on a quest to find the 7 Deadly Sins, who are an order of knights that used to protect Leonis but don't anymore. That is all I'm going to say on that regard, because I don't want to spoil that part of the story for you. But she's quickly met by Lord Meliodas, the character just there that you just saw a moment ago, and he is the captain of the 7 Deadly Sins Holy Knight Order. And you and her and this little pig there called Hawk go off on your adventure to find the rest of the order, so you guys can go and save Leonis and try and make the Kingdom of Leonis a safe and happy place to be again. Your role within the game is based all around this archetype here, where you can run around and you ride the ball hat, which is Meliodas's pub / Hawk's mum, and you can go around, you can do quests. You've got a gossip system. The gossip system is how you progress through the different areas. You'll hear about gossip, go find the other characters, do quests, do sub-quests, and you'll get trials and stuff like that. And that is how you progress through the Kingdom of Leonis. The Kingdom of Leonis is broken down into different areas. You've got North Leonis, South, and so on and so forth. And each area has its own set of quests and sub-quests and trials and free battles that you will find. And each one will bring you into this character select screen, where you can pick the characters depending on which requirements it has. So you can then go into the fight, do the fight, and then move forward through the story. However, the game has an item creation system, which is key to making sure that you can do some of the later battles and trials in the game, because you have to level up the characters through this system, and it requires you to do a little bit of grinding. It does tell you the locations of some of the items, but sometimes you can't always get them straight out the gate. You will have to do a little bit of farming, farm some other areas of the item creation board, and come back and do those ones. Which is the cool thing about this game, is that you're able to go at your own pace and work through the item creation board and power up your characters in a non-linear standard, so you can play certain missions and not feel like you're stuck and hitting a wall because you can't do this certain fight or certain trial because you're underpowered, or they're just overpowered for you to be able to do enough damage quick enough, because they're able to one-shot you. Pros and cons of the game is the pros: great game, follows the anime, does a very good job of that. Con: for those who don't like reading this game, you're going to have to do a lot of reading, because the game is in a Japanese voiceover only. It doesn't have an English voiceover, and whilst that sucks for some people, I still feel like it's done a very good job, because from what I'm understanding is that they've actually used the same voice actors from the anime to the game. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked at the cast list. This is just from my ear, from watching the anime and playing the game. They do sound almost identical. It may be the same characters, the same character voices for both the anime and the game, and I hope it is. I may have to do a little bit of looking up and find out about that one, and I'll post that in the comments. As always, guys, I'll take this time to say thank you for watching the video. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications. Liking the videos and sharing them on social media does really help the channel grow. We are trying to get partnered with YouTube so we can continue to create more amazing content for you guys, because content costs money and we want the channel to be self-sufficient. That is our goal. So then we can take that money that we create from the ad revenue and put it back into the channel for you guys, so we can create more content for you, because I love doing this stuff. And as always, it's you guys who support the channel by liking and watching all the videos, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Anyway, back into the review. The game has a really cool system for each individual character. It has like a type of character style. One character could be a speed character, one character could be a power character, and one power could be a magic character. Each individual character's style has its pros and cons. Some of them are more susceptible to physical attacks, some are more susceptible to range attacks, and this is where this system, the magic item creation board, allows you to try and mitigate some of those shortcomings of each individual character's play styles, so you can work around what they're good at and what they're bad at, and then you can build their item set to counteract their weaknesses and promote their powerful stuff, their strengths and their positive traits. For example, King, one of the members of the 7 Deadly Sins, is a magic type, and when he uses his magic, it drains very quickly. All of his attacks require magic, and you do have to be aware of that. It is a pain in the butt, but he does regenerate his magic very quickly in the game. So you are kind of tied to that magic bar that sits about underneath his health bar, and you will have to be aware of how much magic you have when it comes to the fight, and you'll have to engage accordingly. When it comes to the item system, the magic items will allow you to make the attacks do more damage, or you can mitigate the damage by having resistance and stuff like that. A very cool system. I do stream on Twitch, and I do also stream on the YouTube channel as well, guys. So if you do want to check those out, the links will be in the description below. But I will say that overall, I've probably sunk about 50 hours into this game, and there are still lots of things for me to do. I will say that achievement wise or trophy wise, it is an easy game to probably get platinumed. All you have to do is put in the time and the effort, unlock all the items, and then get S ranks on all the missions. And as you play through, you will unlock the rest of the achievements or trophies, whatever you want to call them, and it's quite easy. When it comes to being a platinum achievement hunter, whatever you want to call it, you'll probably be able to do this quite easy. So for trophy attainments, I would say it's a easy to medium. You may have some difficulty with some of the trophies, like some people may struggle with getting all the S-class ranks. Some people might not. Not going to say that you're all the same, because every gamer is different. But I will say that I feel that the trophies on this game are very attainable for most players, and you could probably get platinum for this after about 100 hours worth of gameplay, and that's great for an anime based game, because most of them usually have about 20 to 50 hours worth of gameplay if you're trying to do everything that the game has. And I feel that they really have sunk a lot of effort into making this game have a long life of playability, and it does have replayability with your friends, and if you do have people that you can play it online with, you'll probably have fun with it. The very few games of online play I've had have been mainly against people who have no life dis, so I've had my butt proverbially butt whooped, and it's been a pain. But I do play the game quite a bit off stream and in my spare time, trying to get all those trophies. I feel like the pros and cons of the game come down to your personal preference, and I feel that for me, I would definitely recommend this if you're a fan of anime games or fighting games, or do love the 7 Deadly Sins show in general, or if you're looking for something new that is out of your comfort zone. This is a game I'd definitely recommend if it's out of your comfort zone, because it will surprise you that it does have a lot of playability, and it's got some unique features that are quite enjoyable. So as always, guys, I will say this: thank you for watching, thank you for coming by and checking out the new videos. As always, there will be links to all the social medias and all that stuff down in the description. Let me know what you think of the show. Let me know what you think of the game. If you've seen it or watched it, comment in the descriptions. I'm always trying to make sure that I'm very quick to respond to all the comments. And as always, guys, I greatly appreciate all the love and support you show me. Take care, be safe, be well, and keep on smiling, guys. Take care now. Bye.